I'm on mute and I'm up here talking. Hey everybody, happy Saturday. How's everybody's weekend been so far? Hope you've had a great, Friday night and Saturday. I definitely had a good weekend so far. It's been very nice, very relaxing, chill. And that's just how I like it. All right. And so tonight, y'all, Saturday night, I've been trying to stay consistent and do something on, I'm not able always available or able or don't feel like it. I'm just keep it real. Doing things always during the weekday. So on the, the weekends, I'm trying to do more. So I've been trying to stay consistent with doing, a little throwback movie or try to do something on Saturday. So, and I might change it up here and there, but tonight we're gonna be talking about New Jack City. Okay. New Jack City came out in 1991 and it was everything. It's still everything. It's still one of my favorite movies. And so I will have some guests pop in on me and let me see who's here. I think my home girl is here. Tamika.
Hey y'all, what's
Hey,
going
hey.
on?
All right, how's it going? You look all dolled
uh,
up, got your makeup, girl. I ain't putting. I was gonna put some makeup and my little red lipstick and stuff. I said, look, they gotta take me as I am tonight. I said, I don't
right.
feel like it, what I'm saying.
I
I don't
ain't
feel
mad
like it
at that.
tonight. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it's like that. So I said, no, not tonight. How was your weekend? How's your weekend been so far?
It's been quiet. Can't
Hmm.
complain.
Yeah, no, I can't complain either. It's been just chill,
Mm-hmm.
been chill, and I'm happy about that. So, let me say what's up to the people here. Demarcus, always number one on time. Lemon Kush, Barbara. I always say, oh, Inga, that's me. I'm about to be in the gym remodel. Kendall, what's going on? Candy Love, hey, hey, hey. Derry, um, Miss Nisi, what's going on? And hey Shayna. Hey girl, how you doing? So I'm glad that, everybody came out for New Jack City. Now Tamika, your girl is still not fast with getting the pictures and the slides. And I just came to the realization. I don't know why I'm putting all this pressure on myself. I got some pictures, so it's not like we ain't gonna have nothing. But I ain't got the whole thing, and some of them came out black, came out messed up. You done told me the game how it is. You know what I'm saying? So I said, something, I'm stop doing this. I'm just gonna stop doing this because it's just, you know, I- it's too much if you're trying to do like a whole full panel of pictures, and it just puts too much pressure on you. And then I end up,
Yeah,
and then
it's
my
a lot.
computer was
People don't
freezing
know
up.
how much it goes into it.
People, yeah, now that I'm doing it, it's a lot that goes into it. So, like Shayna, for instance, she does something like how you do when you just go up here, you just start talking. She don't do none of that, and she got loads of people over there on that page. So, and she doing very good. So I gotta just stop trying to do what somebody else is doing and just do how I can do it. So that's how that is. Oh, let me see who I got here. I got somebody at the door. Ding dong, somebody's here visiting. Oh, we got Booby. Okay.
What up?
What's up, Ruby?
Yo, what's
How you
going
doing?
on, Tamika? What's going on, Anga? Well,
Nothing going on. Nothing going on. We get oh, wait a minute. Derry said that's why. She said that's why I'm not doing a cooking channel. I thought about doing cooking thing too, but it's a lot that goes into it. I've been
Yeah, I
other
might do
people
that on my backup channel because at
I
first I
might
was
do
going to
I
do
do
that over
another
here, but
channel.
I
I'm
was
not
like,
gonna
I'm already doing 1,000 things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mix it with this channel if I do
Yeah.
it. Or I might do it as TikTok. So that way it'll be
Yes.
short thing
Yes.
as opposed to
okay.
doing like an hour trying to, all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of work no matter what you do. But
Yeah,
we doing the best we can. At least I am. I'm doing the best I can do.
okay. So on TikTok, I mean the cooking channel. Sure, you do majority of stuff is cooking because after you edit it, it be short as hell.
Yeah,
So
right. Yeah, right.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, you spend more time for the preparation of doing anything, and then by
Yeah,
the time you edit stuff, it's all
yeah, it's
all messed up
chopping.
with 'em. Anyway, I'm gonna get it going here because I don't want to be up here too late, too long. I told Tamika, I said, look, I got a few pictures to get us going. Then after that, we just gonna be talking, because we know the movie and everybody, unless they, well, I shouldn't say that because some like we got like EJ, we got quite a few people who never seen a lot of these movies that we be talking about.
Yeah,
So
the younger.
I shouldn't say if you're a certain age you already seen it, because that is not true. Because there's people who still ain't seen stuff, and they old as hell. So
True.
yeah, so I shouldn't assume that. But anyway, but at least if someone hasn't seen it, even if somebody on the replay, they can just get it going and then they can go check it out for themselves. So I got
The
a few
hood
little to get us
classic.
It's on
uh
Tubi for free, y'all. Go
Oh
check
yeah,
it out.
It's on Tubi right now for free before they take it off or something. That's right.
What?
Yeah.
It's on Tubi? Oh yeah, you
Yeah, right
definitely
now.
got
That's how that's how I rewatched it, even though I have it on DVD. Because I don't like me and Tamika the same. We ain't throwing away our old DVDs just in case this streaming thing go down or we can't pay our bill and we at least we can put the, the
stuff.
DVD.
Got something on.
Yeah,
Shit.
anything can happen. I mean, so um, but I'd say I ain't feel like digging and trying to find it. I found it was on Tubi, so I watched it, there. So and it wasn't too many commercials, so it was cool. They were so this movie is called Newjackcity. And so we assuming because they didn't really say that it was Harlem, but did they ever really say, Tamika, that it was Harlem? I
No,
think they have
They
addressed. They
did.
no,
just
they
don't mention
didn't.
that New
But
Jack.
certain parts look like Harlem. Certain parts look like the Bronx. And when I was watching it earlier, in the part when he coming down all the stairs, I'm like, damn! I remember walking up and down them stairs. That's like that. Oh God! And the
Um,
Metro North.
no
Hmm.
shame, Tamika, not getting rid of our
No,
DVDs,
I'm not. Yeah,
not our classic black DVDs. You know what I'm saying? Them
Oh
old
no.
schools that you
yeah.
can't find that much. And some
Hmm.
of the old ones they're too old and not on streaming.
Right.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. Oh, okay, but Miss Niecy said she
Sure.
still got the VCR. Now I don't got the VCR. I think
Yeah, I
Tamika
got
got
VCR
Wow.
tapes too. I'm trying to convert those to DVD. I'm with you, Miss Niecy.
Yeah,
Hold
I
those.
got rid of the VHS, all them things, but I still got some DVDs and CDs too. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Hey, that's an
no,
antique. You better hold on to that.
yeah, everything will
Hmm.
always end up coming back around. I mean, look at albums; they faded out, and now they back. So
Yeah, and at
every
one point they said they was giving out money for the Disney ones, and I never even looked into it. I got so much Disney stuff that I used to buy for my son. It's crazy.
yeah, I'm assuming that it was Harlem, but you're right. It did. Some of them might have looked like it could have been
Yeah, it
like you said,
mostly
the
looked
Bronx
like
or something.
Harlem though.
Yeah, but I
Hmm.
think it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed to be Harlem. But
Yeah.
um, so yeah, like I said, this movie. Oh, but before I even go into starting the story, uh, this movie came out in '91. What was y'all doing? Where was y'all at in '91? Did y'all go to the theater and see it when it came out? Because I did.
I was in middle school, and yes, I snuck in the theater. Well, I had to sneak in with my sister. My sister got us in,
Mm-hmm.
and we got to watch it. I snuck into this, and I snuck into Juice actually, because I was.
Yeah, I remember going to the movies to
Oh
see
yeah,
this and Juice, but Juice terrorized
Yes,
me.
yes. Yeah, it was
and the
the
theater
ending
was
is
packed.
terrible. Yeah. Derry said I
I
was a
seen this at. You know where I
hot
seen this? I
girl in
seen this at
91.
Springfield Mall.
Oh, out on Springfield Mall. Okay,
I seen it
okay. And
at
you said
Spring.
you was
I went all the way to Springfield Mall to see this.
okay, okay. Well, it wasn't gonna be no pow pow going on out there.
Nah, when they
Yeah,
had the
Tamika, that's
number
a nice
two.
area. That's so that's what he talking about. It ain't gonna be because in the cities, back in the day. Remember in the '80s and '90s, sometime in the movies like Boys in the Hood and or whatever, Menace Society, they be shooting and stuff at the movie theaters. You know,
Yeah, fights to break
so
out. So it was yeah,
yeah,
it was
fights
crazy.
would break out. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely went to the movies and saw it. Okay, I definitely want to. just shout out really fast before we get going with this the cast. Wesley Snipes. I mean, just number one off the top. Wesley Snipes is Nino Brown. IceT. Okay, he played Detective Scotty Appleton. We got Allen Payne, who was G Money. Chris Rock, who was Pookie. Judd Nelson, who was Detective Peretti. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario Van Peeples was in here. Detective Stone. Michael Michelle was Nino's girlfriend, Selena. Bill Nunn, rest in peace. He was the Dutter Man. I mean, the list is keep going on and on and on, y'all. It's a lot of people up in here. Christopher
They really
Wham,
do.
um,
Mhm.
is Akeem Akbar.
Mhm.
Um,
Vanessa Williams.
Vanessa Williams is Keisha.
Mhm.
Rockabye Baby. You know, it is just Nick Ashford from Ashford and Simpson. He just had a little small little part. He really had no role, but he was just in here. I mean,
Mhm.
Phyllis Yvonne Stickley played the prosecutor.
Mhm. Finish.
Fab Five Freddy, Flavor Flav, Keith
Yep.
Sweat made an appearance. Guy, the group Guy made an appearance. So it was just on and on.
Levert. You know.
Yeah, and
True.
Levert, and Troop. Don't let me forget them. Yeah, Levert and Troop. Um, yeah, it just went on and on and on. They just really had a cast. They had a real cast, and so that I thought that was great. So I thought it was great casting. They did a good job with that. Um, so it opens up with the the Delta man is dangling this man over a bridge, dangling this white man over a bridge, and lady over here on the side, she's screaming and hollering her head off. Nino gets out the car, and so, first all you see him is his black shoes, and he can't, he gets out, and the man is begging Nino by saying, "Come on, give me another chance, give me another chance." And and then here's and this movie got so many great quotes too, because let me remove this one. Yeah, it got so many great quotes in it because he said, the brothers don't wait to get paid. Money talks. Bullshit runs a marathon. I was like, the way Wesley hit those lines, you know,
It was real.
it was real. And the brothers
Mhm.
means the Cash Money Brothers, CMB,
Mhm.
Cash Money Brothers. And he said, "You don't have my product or my money. See ya. I wouldn't want to be ya." I had to write that little quote down so I wouldn't forget it. He was his one-liners.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Detroit said the link won't work. Let me send him again. Let me try again.
Hey,
Yeah,
Renee.
his one everything.
Yeah.
See you.
Oh, man.
And I wouldn't
Well,
want.
y'all talk about it 1 second while I'm gonna send him
Oh yeah. This John was crazy because just hanging him. He just dangling him off the bridge. And dude crying. Nobody stop. Ain't nobody say nothing. Ain't nobody try to do nothing about it. And so you already
Well,
know
wasn't
he
nobody
had.
up there, but that lady. I guess that was his wife,
I mean,
girlfriend.
there was cars and
Whoever,
stuff
she was
going
sitting there
by.
screaming and
So
hollering. Yeah, but
yeah,
yeah, cars was going by and nobody stopped even. To
nobody.
Mm.
Like
Detroit, try
wow.
again. I sent it.
Yeah, he had this girl. I
Sometimes
mean,
these
she should
links
have
be
stopped
acting
what she
kind
was
of funny,
doing.
y'all.
What's up?
These stream y'all links sometimes be acting funny.
Well, I know.
Yeah, so hope he can get in. Um, yeah, I mean, and then Pookie just, I mean, not Pookie. No, I didn't drop the head. Not Pookie. The other man, he just dropped him. He just
Oh
dropped
yeah.
him, and that was the end of him. You know. Um,
And we
I mean,
see Ice T.
yeah, and then so now we meet Ice T, who is Detective Scotty Appleton. Um,
Applehead.
and and I remember Ice T said that he first didn't want to take this role because coming from the stuff he came through his life and then he playing a cop, and this was before
Hmm.
on orders and all that stuff. And
He had a song out called "Cop Killer."
yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? And so he didn't but his friends told him, he said his homeboys told him go in and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And the song that was playing, it is going to start playing is in the movie. Not I can't play the song, but New Jack Hustler by IceT. New
Yeah.
Jack Hustler, yeah.
This was a good soundtrack too. Martin
Right.
Lawrence turned down the role. I wonder if that was the role for Pookie. I don't know.
Yeah, he was supposed to play
It
Pookie.
was, yeah. I figured that.
Hmm. But yeah, I mean, he didn't want to play no cop, but look at him now, Law and Order.
On Law and Order,
Why he
been there
playing
for years, right?
Oh, but you
Nobody would have ever thought
because I
that.
don't
exactly?
because I didn't see none of this season. I'm like they on season 25. I didn't see any of this.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
been rocking a long time now.
She been
One of
Law and
my
Order
favorite
too.
movies with him, even though it's bootleg. Well, I mean, it probably wouldn't. People probably wouldn't be into it today, but I liked it back then. Trespass, was it Trespass when they
Oh,
chased him
Trespass
down
was
Yeah,
and hunt him?
Trespass.
Yeah,
Trespass. We talking about the one with Ice Cube.
Yeah,
no,
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
good movie.
yeah. That's
yeah,
when him and Q was they was brothers.
yeah,
That joint, my joint with him was surviving the game. That was my fire. That joint was fire on the low. Him and Charles S. Dutton when they was in there. He was a bum and they was in the woods hunting him. That joint was
yes.
fire.
That's my joint, yo. I was looking to watch that one night, trying to find it.
Yeah.
No, he said the link is still not working. I keep trying to send it.
Hold on.
I'm sending it to him I sent it to him in Discord, so I don't know if it has something to do with that or what. Yeah, Law and Order has been on forever,
Yeah,
and hey, get that coin, Ice T,
yeah,
get that coin,
For sure.
and so he's undercover, and he plays Scotty, and he's standing here with Pookie, who Chris Rock plays Pookie, and Scotty and Pookie, they sitting there negotiating, a drug buy, and Pookie then grabs the bag of money, and Scotty's chasing her. And now I know they had to have I know Ice T wasn't doing all that running, and what's his name? Chris Rock wasn't going down them stairs with that bike.
yeah.
You know,
That was crazy. That was
yeah, they had to
crazy.
have that probably was stunt people doing that.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was stunt
It's
people.
hard
So
enough just walking it or running down them damn stairs, let alone on a bike.
yeah, right, right. Now, Tamika,
Man.
do you know if they they recorded taped this movie in New York? It looked like it's New York, but sometimes they.
Yeah, it looked like it, but I don't know where they taped it at.
Okay. Um,
Well, they
yeah,
had to record this in New York because
it
the
has that New
budget
York
wasn't
feel
that
to it to
big.
me.
The budget wasn't that big, and then you can see when they was running, you can see the backdrop of the city and stuff like that. So, it looked like it, being that the budget wasn't that huge. So, I would think it was in New York, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I think. So Scotty finally catches up with him, and he shoots Pookie in the back of the leg, and let me see this. Wow, God. Yeah, he chasing them all through the neighborhood, and he ended up shooting him in the back of the leg at a like a playground or park, with all the kids at, and money going scattered everywhere. Everybody was grabbing that money. I would have
Yeah,
too. If
they
I was
were.
sitting out there with my kid, we at the swing, I would have been grabbing
Oh, I'm getting
at least
paid.
$100. I'm like,
I'm
we
getting
going to
paid.
dinner now,
You
baby.
already know what?
At least I would have grabbed what I could with my foot, jamming it in my damn bra.
Anything.
I know I would. Everybody was out there grabbing that money,
Hmm.
So and then and so then we end up seeing just a glimpse. We didn't know who he was yet, but we see where we Christopher Williams, who plays
Hmm.
uh, Akreem Akbar.
We had
And
another on the soundtrack.
oh yes,
For sure.
yeah. He um what was the name of that song? That hit in my head
That
too.
don't drink, dreaming, don't
Yeah,
wake
yeah,
me
don't. Yes,
up
that's it.
I'm
to
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah.
dreaming.
Thank you. There, I got it. I can hear it in my head. Just couldn't get it together. That's it. Yeah, that's yeah. And he been through some things in his life. You can see every time I see him now, he's still out there singing, but he looks like he been through it. You know,
Yeah,
look
he
look
definitely
like
been
the
through it.
industry will run you down. So
It
you
will.
know,
Stacey Dash will run you down too, but
I said,
yeah.
Mr.
Messing with
Harlem and
that one
Bronx.
crazy chick, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But he definitely he been through some things for
Yeah.
sure.
Detroit still wasn't able to get in.
I sent him the link.
Okay. Yeah, I said, oh, there you go. Okay. There we go. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on.
You hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
No, you sent it through mobile, the mobile app thing. That's what it is.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
StreamYard, but it's all good.
Oh, okay. 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 Well, I didn't know the best way if send it to your Instagram or
No,
whatever.
no. It's StreamYards. They got you can either use it on you got to download the app or you could just do it through the web browser.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so since you're just getting here, we
Okay.
still at the beginning. Well, I first asked 1991, what was you doing? Did you go to the theater and see this? Or you waited it
I
was on seeing on VHS or something?
VHS, man. I didn't. They didn't. My mother and take me to go see this. Now it was. Unfortunately, what I mean, they made this out to be something that it ain't. Which they say a whole bunch of violence and stuff was happening seeing this movie. I ain't seen no violence happening,
It
but
ain't no
they said
violence
it.
really. Nah.
I
Mm-mm.
did.
I mean, no, it was yeah, it was some violence, but it wasn't deep like that. At least I ain't look at it as that.
Boys in the Hood was worse than this, though. Now I
Yeah,
saw
Minister
violence on Boys
Saturday
in the
It
far
Hood.
all
worse too.
depends. It depends on where you went to go see it. All the movies, because of all that stuff that was they was talking about, I always went to like better areas to watch them. Like Boys in the Hood, I went to what was it, Tyson's Corner. I went to Tyson's Corner to see Boys in the Hood. I seen this and Juice at Springfield Mall. So they was
Hmm.
in residential neighborhoods in the burbs, basically.
Right, right.
So
Absolutely. Yeah.
as I know nothing was going to pop off, so I could actually enjoy the movie, even
Yes.
though I
Oh,
wasn't
see.
supposed to
I
be
went
there
to
anyway because I was too young. But
hmm Y'all making me feel so goddamn old. Okay. So it's all good. But
you know how it is when you when your older siblings. You know, my older sister, she want to see the movie, so
yeah.
you gotta take your brother. See, I'm going to go
Right.
see such and such. Well, hey, look, I'm
Yeah.
going.
That's
I'm
right.
in there. Let's go.
That's right. Um okay, so let's see.
He
So
crashed out though.
yeah, we caught up with Pookie, got shot him in the
Crashed
foot.
out.
And
I mean, he did though. Like you an undercover cop, you can't be sitting there dumping in the middle of the people and know the money in there.
Well,
Mo-
I
I, th-
mean,
oh, I
he
said
was, but
everybody was grabbing the money. Everybody
yeah,
was
but
grabbing
Yeah,
Pookie was
the
shooting
money.
at him. Pookie was shooting at him, so he opened fire. So he had to take him down.
that's true. But he went crazy after the fact that they was taking their money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Then we meet up. Now we meet for the first time. We meet G Money, played by Allen Payne.
Man.
simp money.
Um, he was out here hustling basketball, games or whatever. He's out there doing his thing, betting on whether he can shoot. People's out there losing their money because, uh,
I'm just chilling with the Kango with the velour
yeah,
joint
hmm
on. You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right.
Dipped.
Hmm.
You
And
dripped out.
That's it. They,
yeah,
they they shot that in Harlem, right?
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was
hmm
asking Tamika.
Yeah.
It looked like
Yeah.
if they didn't do this in New York, then they did a
Oh,
great
they
job
did
of
it.
trying to. Because
They
I
did
think
it.
this is New, yeah,
They did
definitely New York
everything. They
City.
did all this in New York.
Yeah, you can tell. It just has
And the
that feel
Cash
to it.
Money CMB. I want to let Detroit try to, if he can, elaborate on this a little bit, since he a Detroit native,
hmm
Oh yeah,
or
it's
where
a
the
story
CMB
behind
actually,
where the
where
story
it
comes
came from, where
from.
Hmm.
CMB actually came from. It was the Chambers brother, wasn't it?
Brother, yeah, you have
Yeah.
the Chamber Brothers. That's
Mhm.
where it came from.
Right, right.
They took over that's where they got kind of a little bit got the Carter from.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. That's absolutely right. And that's documented. So it's not like
Yeah.
hearsay. So people can find documentaries on it on YouTube and everywhere. So G Money out there making his money and everything, hustling with the basketball. And then Nino, the Dutter Man, this is where we see them for the first time. They pull up in the Jeep and G Money starts talking to them about base, also known as crack.
Correct.
You know, with free base. And so he started talking about how he people coming out, you know, people going in there and then 5-10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, they come back asking for more.
Yeah,
And
they wanted the base, not the crack, and then the woman would do anything for it.
And the woman do anything for it. He said,
he got my Jimmy Wax all the way.
Every day. He said the bitches love it. And how he get him a little blowjob every day. I ain't saying
he said ain't nobody sucking on your shriveled thing every day.
Yo.
Yeah,
several times a day. My
Wesley was just on point on that.
That nigga G Money was lying.
Yeah, he probably was. He probably was lying. Now he wasn't lying about that bass, but he lying about probably the other part. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Back then, it might not have been back then.
Right?
Well,
yeah,
that's true.
That was a fact.
That's true because people was doing anything.
Yes, absolutely.
Men and women was doing anything to get that high, to get that.
That's
hit.
Crazy.
Yeah. Remember, Booby, we just did Fresh, and then Fresh, these grown women telling this 12-year-old little boy how they would screw him and I SMDU and all this old stuff just so they can get that crack. It was a pregnant woman who even said it. So
this is late 80s too, right? This is like late 80s.
Yeah. Going into the 9. Yep. Late 80s.
Mid to late 80s.
Yep. Right. And then, you know, so they just talked about how he's introducing this to Nino. And so, you know, G Money talking about, we're going to take over like the mob, you know? So, I mean, it did one thing when crack came on the scene, it hit like wildfire.
It definitely did.
It hit like wildfire, and it has tore up our communities from one end of the United States to the other end. And some places are still trying to recover from the crack epidemic.
Yeah.
You know? And that's real.
Some out there. There's still some crackheads out there looking right now.
Yeah, but crack ain't going away. It's still around.
Yeah.
It's not as much as it used to be as far as like
because people are doing the pills and other stuff now.
Yeah, they're doing a whole bunch of other stuff, but there's still some crackheads out here that's faithful to they.
Well, I was just saying that our communities is still suffering from the effects of that.
Oh yeah, still
you know what I'm saying? Some neighborhoods is doesn't matter what city, you can name any city, whether it's in the south, the west, the north, doesn't matter. They're still trying to recover from all that stuff that happened, you know. They're still trying to build up their communities, you know, neighborhood in Baltimore.
Whole bunch of vacant still.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it's crazy, you know. So when y'all saw that on the wire, that's real. There's vacants everywhere in Baltimore. So it's
it ain't, they can't start blaming us for it though, because these are the drugs are ran by immigrants, man. You know what I mean? If the I hate to say this,
but we get the hit for all of it though.
I know, but regardless, if black people didn't sell in their community, they was gonna do it for us. I never sold drugs before, but I'm not judgmental to get mad and say we messed up our community. They did.
No, yeah, I mean, we played a part in it.
Played a big part because
we played a part in it, but however, we didn't manufacture drugs here. We didn't bring the guns here. They brought it to us.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we wouldn't have had to, and I don't want to go into a long soapbox because that's a whole nother thing, but we wouldn't have to have turned. There were people's mothers, grandmothers, grandfathers. They were no jobs. So sometimes they had to do little gambling spot in their house, or they sold drugs or did whatever they had to do. And it didn't make them bad people. It's just that, you know, because The welfare, they don't want to be helping you with the welfare. They want to cut you off your food stamps. It's a whole cycle.
Right.
It's a whole cycle. And this starts from way higher ups. So I can't blame the guy on the corner who's selling. Yeah, should he be selling it? No. But really, it's like, why are you selling it? Where are you not able to go to school? Or is there any jobs for you? That's what I'm saying. It's a bigger picture than that. And
But a lot of them they get caught up because a lot of them they start selling it and then they don't want to do nothing else. So they get addicted to the money just like the crackheads.
Well, you saw what happened with Franklin on Snowfall. You know what I'm saying? You get so addicted to money that you're not even thinking rational no more. You know, so and it's hard when people say, "Oh, once you make a certain amount of money, why don't you just get out of it?" It's very hard to do that. I've never been in that situation, but I can imagine.
That's tax free.
I'm gonna walk away.
That's tax-free money. You ain't walk. I mean, some people can't walk away from there.
Yeah, it's hard. You don't start walking away until you about to go to a prison or you done came home from prison. Usually, people, as long as they don't get caught, they keep doing it. You know. Yeah. So,
it's a whole bunch of different traps.
It's a whole long thing about
if you can even stop. Your plug might not want you to stop because you know too much. People know, you know what I mean. You know too much about certain things, so. If you stop, they're going to get you up out of the paint. So it's like, okay.
Or they might don't want you to, I know Inga got to, go to the next thing, but they don't want you to stop because you're making them too much money. And can't nobody,
I mean, not to bring up Snowfall, but that's what happened on there too, right? Remember, Teddy didn't want him to stop because, like, you're making me money. So what are you talking about retiring? You ain't going nowhere. What are you talking about?
Right.
He's like, I own you, and you become a slave to those people, you know what I mean? So you become a slave. So anyway, we at the spotlight, and I'm assuming that the spotlight is owned by Nino because he was there all the time. I mean, he don't necessarily own it, but he probably did.
He owned it. He owned it.
He had the spotlight club, because we see the spotlight club a couple of times throughout the movie.
Fab Bob Freddy.
He out there doing his thing. He dancing, and then we have we have Flavor Flav.
DJ Clark Quint was in there too.
Hey, them old Nike joints. Them was like the first Nike boots that came out. I remember them. They had the outfits. Oh man, I wish I could get my hands on a pair of those.
This is the best intro. This is the best intro that you can have when they come into the club. Nino Brown talking to everybody.
That's
know what I mean? Everybody, the most popular guy up in there.
Everybody know him. Everybody want to go to this club so they can see him,
Everybody.
And the music that's playing, of course, I wish I could play it, but I can't. But it's Dougie Fresh, the show.
Oh my God. Excuse me. That track like at least about 8 minutes long too. That joint don't stop.
I know, that's the jam. I'm gonna tell you, and Tamika probably can remember that we would sweat out our curls and our hair. We would sweat our hair to this song. We jamming all night long.
6
minutes, ducking rest your own.
I mean, if you got your hair a certain style, you jamming all night to this.
I remember my mother going to the club with a straight up the Gucci. She had the Gucci purse or whatever like that. You know what I mean? Going to the club. That time, man, Gucci wasn't expensive. it was expensive, not like it is now.
No, yeah.
No. I mean, inflation. You know how that works.
Yeah.
Right. Well, everybody in there jamming, they grooving, everybody up on the floor. I mean, everybody is in there getting it in. Okay. They having a good old time at the party. So and then IceT. Scotty, he's up in there undercover. He peeking around trying to see, because he trying to get get close to this Nino situation. So
but he don't supposed to though, because
he ain't supposed to. He's not officially even on the job.
Yeah, at the same club
because he was suspended. He got suspended when he shot at
exactly.
out in the middle of the playground in front of all them kids. So he not even
basically he's just a cop. He's just a cop that hang around the same places and do the same thing because he dressed just like him.
So that's a fact. I'm gonna say this though. I don't think when he in the club, he not really worried about Nino and them because they not really up like that, right now. Anyway, he's just there, just scoping out the drug dealers that be up in there. But I don't think me personally, I don't think it's on the radar. But that's just my opinion. I think he more there he knows Nino the one that killed his mama.
Yeah, he
That's
already
what
knew
that's
that.
Well,
for.
nah, at
We as
this
the
time he
audience
don't
didn't
even
know that
know.
yet.
He
We as
don't
the
know that.
audience didn't know that
Okay,
yet,
oh,
but
He
he knew
don't
that.
know. He ain't
Yeah,
told
I
us
don't
yet.
think he knew yet.
okay,
He ain't know.
but he not there for this to sit there and scope out drug dealers though. He just there just to be there.
Yeah, he just having fun. He at the club.
Yeah,
He clubbing. So
exactly.
he got
Oh,
two
yeah. Oh,
girls
y'all
with
thought he
him.
was
He
just there at the
chilling.
club having fun? I thought he was
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I always thought he was there really to kind of spy on Nino.
but
Because
Okay.
that
they
was his
but
lifestyle. That was his lifestyle right there. That's how he lived. I mean, he dressed just like him. He looked
That's true.
looking just
exactly.
like him. He got two girls with him. He chilling like
That
that's how he did it.
yeah,
Me,
yeah,
this is me. In my opinion, I don't think he was there scoping them out because they wasn't up like that. They was a bunch of nobodies. I don't want to say nobody, but they
Mhm.
wasn't making no money like that for him to be on the radar.
Exactly.
Well, that's true. They ain't start making the money yet. You're
He
right
knew
about
Yeah,
that.
of them. He knew
Yeah.
who they was because he knew of them, but he wasn't out there. He was just having fun that night.
yeah.
Mm-hmm,
He tried to get
mm-hmm.
him a couple women to take at the crib, a regular undercover
Exactly.
cop,
Yep.
man.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Um. Okay, so then back in the club, that's when CMB Cash Money Brothers they meet and having a meeting back there. We meet Kareem again and Kareem Akbar,
Hmm.
and
The
and then that's
brother
when
from the bank.
and there we we meet Nino's girlfriend Selena,
Yeah,
and then we all
Nino.
yeah
Nino had a popping though. If you think about it, the man did have money before the organization got popping because this is his club.
yeah
Yeah.
no they was already selling drugs. It wasn't like this is the first time they just started.
Yeah,
It's just that when they got
Mhm.
to the crack money took people to another
another
level
level.
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
everybody couldn't afford because cocaine was a like a rich man's drug, as they used to say.
Mhm.
It was expensive, but crack was cheap. You can get it be $10. Anybody can get that $5 or $10. So that's why crack was cheap and easy for people to get, and that's why everybody was able to make so much money so fast. So
Hey, how
and
low can you go?
Go.
so this what so I said we meet the girlfriend and then we also meet Keisha. So this is when the first time we see Keisha.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
let me see. So did y'all like Keisha? Y'all like
Keisha
Both
was
of
the
I
shit.
like both the
Yeah,
Vanessa Williams. Both the Vanessa Williams was beautiful to
mhm.
me.
right.
The light skin one and the brown skin one, right?
Yeah, both of them.
Hmm.
You damn right. Shit.
You can't go wrong
Mhm.
with neither one of them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You cannot
you
go
really
wrong.
can. You can. Exactly.
So Nino introduces the rest of everybody to talking about crack and how they're gonna take over the city, and he has his plans. And this was how crack used to come in these little vials like this.
Mhm.
And you used to see, I used to see the broken ones on the ground. What was going on when you see
Yeah.
On
broken,
the little
yeah,
vials,
You
the
see
little
the
vials.
vials, the blue. It might be the blue joints. You know
blue
what I mean?
cap,
Red.
red
You
The
know.
cap
cap.
might be blue, it might
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
red, or
Uh huh.
black, or they change it. They change it up.
And the crazy thing, you see them joints all on the playground too. That's the sad. That was the sad
Mhm.
Yeah.
thing about it.
Yeah.
There's a
Right?
part where they show that this movie was very real, how they,
No, it did.
showed everything that
Yeah.
was
No,
happening.
Mhm.
that's right.
Mhm.
And I think that was the point that Mario Van Peebles was making. That
Yeah.
he intentionally put all these things in here like that. So it
Mhm.
was,
Yeah.
even
Oh
though
yeah,
it's
for sure.
entertaining, there's messages all through here.
Oh
Like you
yeah.
really could have
Yeah.
a college course on this movie because it's a lot of messaging in here, talking about the
Hmm.
system and drugs and economics, a whole bunch of stuff. So um, so he talking about how they're going to convert the apartment complex, into a crack house. And
Mhm.
he said no longer.
Combination
He said no
solid.
longer we're gonna be selling on the street corner. He said,
That's the Carter. That building is actually in Harlem. To be honest with
Mhm.
you, you
Mhm.
know what I mean. That's like I think that's a project. If I can remember though, you know what I mean. But it is named the Carter. I mean, like that's crazy that he was able to do that though.
yeah, it really was. It really was.
Yeah, going in there kicking all them damn people out like
I
that.
know, I know, busting in
That was
people's door.
horrible.
Mhm.
So he said Kareem's gonna hook up the computer system, deal with the money, the product, the workers. Keisha and the Dutter man gonna take care of security. So he had a whole plan. Look, I mean, that's what I'm saying. He was smart. He had a whole blueprint
Oh
right
yeah.
here. Yeah,
Mastermind.
he wasn't playing around. And and the other man always stuttering. He can't even get two words out. He said genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could never get no words. It took him 15 minutes to get one
Yeah, G
word out.
Money was always telling him to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, that's what he was telling him in the scene right here.
Under
Just
under
telling him.
under the yo.
He said he on to daughter rape.
Yeah.
But Nino said he had one problem is that and this that Jamaican fat Smitty. Said he said he gotta deal we gotta deal with his ass. And Keisha would say, rockabye baby. You know, and G Money talking about he gonna be sleeping with Elvis. I was like, oh no, that's right.
He said he gonna be sleeping with Elvis.
That's right. And right here, look, they didn't even give this dude 2 seconds of a conversation. Soon as he walks up, the guy walk up and he starts saying one or two things, and she jumps out the back of the Jeep like a Jeep that she is, and buy out broad daylight. Broad daylight.
See, that's how you make a motherfucker like broad daylight.
Yeah. He because G Money told him as soon as he walked up, he said, Your services are no longer needed in the community.
That's right.
So I mean, that's cold. That's cold. I'm gonna tell you, Tamika, if I was standing out there as one of them people on the street, a tenant or whatever, and I saw that, I would be screaming my head off. Broad daylight.
Oh, the takeover was real. The takeover, the next scene.
I mean, she blew him away, and she talking about rockabye baby, and it's so many quotes in this movie that people still use to this day. You know, so many quotes. And then
this
here,
right here
he put the shotgun up into the building manager's head. Got the man outside buck naked in the street.
Naked.
I mean,
naked.
Yeah, threaten the man. They said, you're going to give up those apartments. He said, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
And then you got the old man, and they don't have, and that's his name in the movie. Is the old man. He don't have a name. Is that the old man played by Bill Cobbs? He's a wonderful actor. He plays in a lot of stuff. I think he's still alive. If he is alive, he's very old. And
they call him an old man.
Yeah, but that's what they call him in there, the old man. He was one of the tenants, and this was just crazy. I mean, they just threw all the people out. What was this man gonna do? The building manager, you got this shotgun up to your face. What you gonna do? I'm gonna say yes, sir, too. And then we got Troop with their greasy Jerry curls. Y'all know y'all had them Jerry curls back in the day.
Man, I love me some Troop.
Never that. Troop, yeah, Troop definitely got me in the couple
for the city.
Living. He said for the Newjackcity.
This is where they making the money now. Look at all the crack. And
clearing out all the crews.
That thing, baby.
For
the love of money.
Don't let money change you. Yeah. And then that's when Tamika was talking about how they busting the people's apartments and they just kicking everybody out. They was fighting other rival. They was on point. They had a plan.
Taking out anybody that was around the corner, any gang that was around there, they took them out. Yep.
Yeah, Candy. We love Troop. Troop had some good music. Then Tamika, they had some good songs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When they did that remake of the Jackson 5, all I do is
man.
I love both versions, but I can Troop put
that's when I first started doing my thing in school and all that.
Them dudes can sing and dance.
Them boys that is still singing is cold. We were like, living.
But they definitely used to have them Jerry curls, man. And them
Levert. R.I.P.
Levert ended it off with the living for the city. So
he was like living.
Yes,
Levert was a problem, man.
Yeah, rest in peace, Sean and the Gerald.
That was very for the Newjackcity.
Killing that girl.
That nigga where he was like city.
Yeah.
He like, hey. he was like, oh, yeah. And he got up out of there, bro.
Gerald,
Mhm.
man, R.I.P. Gerald, and his brother, both of them, man.
Yeah,
They cooked,
Right,
absolutely.
I know. Rest in
They
peace to
was doing their
Sean,
thing,
and it
man.
was so sad about both of them. Oh my
Hmm.
God, that was so sad.
Yeah,
terrible,
man.
But
terrible, man.
uh, so okay. Oh, the other man, he get the
That haircut fire.
CMB in the back is Y'all used to do that, brothers. Y'all used to go in the barber
I
shop
ain't
and
gonna
get the
hold
little
you. I did. I got that when I saw
yeah.
that on Newjackcity. I said, man, you could get your initials on there and
Yes,
Yeah,
you
everything.
people.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the guys was doing that.
I
That
don't
was
go that far. I got I used to get the once I got the Michael Jordan joint. I got the jump man in
okay.
the back. I got the
Did,
jump
did,
man before,
did you
but
ever
that
get
was
the
it.
part like Nas got the little crooked part? You ever had like that?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
get the little, get the little curvy part
Mm-hmm.
joint. Yeah, I be getting that sometimes. I try not to do it nowadays. I don't do it too much, but yeah, definitely back
Um,
then.
so we got Scotty looking at the kids. These were
Yeah,
same
this
little
was the
kids.
part he was smiling at the kids, but then when he looked down, all he saw was the
Yeah,
top.
crack
Yeah,
vibe.
Crack
Yeah.
vials everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was
Uh,
actually remembering of something that because that what I mean, being in school, something that his mama probably was, what I mean.
when his
Mhm.
mother school teacher or something?
Yeah,
I think he
his
Yeah.
mom was a teacher. That's why he did
right.
that. That's why he was
Yeah.
there.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So we see Mario Van Peebles here with he's Detective Stone and he got the Asian guy's Park and the commissioner. I can't remember the man's name, but he played in every damn thing. He played the father on What's Happening. He played Raj and Dee's
Mhm.
father. He played in some movies with Fred Williamson. One of them is on our list, I think, Tamika Bucktown. He was in Bucktown. He was in
Yeah.
a lot. He's
Yeah,
been in
he
a
was in
lot
a
of stuff.
lot. Hmm.
I mean,
With the
so many
original
things. Yeah, so
classics.
many things. I don't know why he was rocking this perm like this. I'm not really sure, but
Yeah, that thing was crazy.
the perm look
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah,
he couldn't let it go on English.
I guess
You
not.
don't let go of
I
my
guess
count,
not.
boy.
So Detective Stone was saying we need some New Jack cops to take down a New Jack gangster
Gangster.
because the commissioner didn't want Scotty and Nick. He didn't want them. He thought they was
Because Nick was out of control, man. Nick was a
both
wild
of them was
boy,
out of
man.
control.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's the kind of people you need to make this
yeah,
work.
Right. That's what he's saying. Yeah. And he knew that these guys, could work together. But the first they didn't want to work together. They was back and forth. And then he gonna put some all these bullet holes in IceT door. I mean, it's Scotty's door.
yeah.
This dude was crazy.
Yeah, he was
So,
crazy as hell.
Mhm.
yeah,
He
he
was.
was.
You gonna just lay back and just start.
You gonna put your dirty boots on my bed too?
Right.
You don't get on nobody's bed. We don't play that stuff.
Yeah.
Know him to do that. You don't
Mm-mm.
know him.
No,
Mm-mm.
no, nobody supposed to be up on your bed unless you invited them
Hell
on your bed.
no.
Yeah. So the commissioner
I
went
got a
on and
picture of
agreed.
this man eating this banana like that, man. That ain't so
I was going to
That's
talk about.
pause right
I put
there.
that there for a
super
reason. I
pause.
knew y'all was going to talk about. I did that on purpose. I did that on
Why
purpose.
you do
I,
Wesley like that,
I,
man?
but wait, so the commissioner he agreed to go ahead and let them do it, but he said he don't want no waves, not a goddamn ripple. I love the quotes in here. That's why I just make little notes
Yeah,
because they got
yeah.
Hmm.
quotes in this movie. But
I'm glad
He was
Mario Van
tearing that
Peebles picked
banana
this
up.
up.
he was pulling that banana back, and I was like, okay. See, in
Mm.
91, we wasn't going around saying all the pause and the no diddies and
Right.
all
This
that.
was not
But
happening back
now,
then.
a man eating a banana, like I think
Yeah.
if a man eats a
That is a
banana, you have to
pause, though. I
break
ain't
it in
gonna lie.
pieces, cut it up,
Right.
Yeah, I'll
or
break
you or
mine in
break a
pieces.
little piece at a
I'll
time.
break the
They
piece
wasn't
off.
even
I'm
You
not.
thinking
break
about
it in
that.
pieces. When you get a big
Yeah, I ain't
pause,
doing that.
when the kind that got the hook on it too, and you sit there and put
Hmm.
that in your mouth,
Pause.
or like a big pickle,
Hey, come
a big
Yo,
pickle.
on,
I'm
I
like,
man.
nah.
I
I'm gonna be
swear.
honest with you though. I was always taught to eat a banana with to cut my bananas up. I'm not eating it like that, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh
yeah,
my
he
God.
was chopping the hell out of
What's
He
wrong
sure
with that,
was.
bro? Like a man, like bro, a man eating a banana is crazy, bro.
I mean, I know that's how it's supposed to be eaten, but at the same time, yeah, come on, man.
Kidda
Yeah.
said, it do look a little sus.
Yeah.
Oh,
You feel me? Come
hey, look,
on
ain't
now.
nothing sus
He was
about
just
Wesley Snipes,
looking.
but it do look crazy. And the way his eyes
You
all bugged
going
out, It just
Yeah,
looks
And
it's,
then
crazy.
you do not make eye contact with another man eating no banana like that. Now,
oh Lord, y'all
you
be
do
going
not
too
do
far.
that. You do.
I know.
You just
I put that there
you
because I
don't.
knew he was gonna say something about it, Tamika. That's why
That
I
is
took that little
that
picture.
ain't
That
going
is a
too far. That's
no-no.
facts.
That is a
That,
no-no. You do not make
hey,
eye contact. Look at another dude in his face
that's
and his
what.
eyeballs, and then come on.
That's just like eating a doggone ice cream cone and talking and licking the ice cream cone and talking to your boy. Like,
And
come
you
on,
over
man,
No,
what
there
you doing, man?
slurping and all
no.
that. Come on
Yeah.
now, bro. Stop
The
playing,
man
bro.
is not supposed to get the cone and lick. He's supposed to
Mm-mm.
get his in a cup with a
Oh
spoon. You know,
Lord.
Yeah.
something to make it. I thought
Little
it was.
kids can do that.
I ain't paying no attention until I'm out with men and we getting ice cream or something and always get a cup. I don't even have to say that. They just automatically do it. I don't get
When
the
you were a
Mm-hmm.
cone.
kid, you
They
can rock
automatically.
like
I
that when
think
you
that
were a
they just
little
know they ain't
kid.
supposed to do that.
Once you
I
get a
barely.
certain age, no, it's the cup and that's it.
No, when you're a little
Mm-mm.
kid, like 5 years old, it's cute. But it
Yeah.
ain't cute when you 45 or something. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, so he's sitting there talking to Nino was talking to the guy Frankie Needles. And
Frankie
Frankie,
Needles,
yeah, he was an a-hole. And this same guy,
Italian.
Frankie Needles, he also was an asshole when he's on The Sopranos. When Tony Sopranos
Mm-hmm.
picked him up, he played Brendan and picked him up and threw him
Mm-hmm.
out the door. He was a hole on there too. Um, yeah, because Frankie came to see him on behalf of Don Amatella because they cut the Italians out from the plug, So
Right.
and he said now they working with the Peruvians and so Dino was like he don't give a damn about them.
Yeah, he sure didn't.
And
Cut
when
the
Frankie
middleman
Frankie
out.
went back to tell Don Amatella, he said no, we don't do business. Well, no, he doesn't want to do. No, he was saying how Nino don't want to do business with them, and he called them
Mm-hmm.
cash money monkeys. Who
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
this? You know,
Yeah,
you
being
know,
racist.
very racist.
Mm-hmm.
So then Nino try to jump ahead. Nino has the Thanksgiving. This is what a lot of the drug dealers always did,
Mm-hmm.
or Frank Lucas did it. What's the who else? The other one, Bumpy Johnson. All them guys.
Yeah.
Everybody do.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
they go and give
Calling
away
yourself doing
turkeys.
something good while at the same time you doing something bad. Scotty
You
was
Tearing the
like
destroying
whole
the
Whiskey with the
yeah,
community
that's what
Robin
I'm
apart.
Hood.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's you might like look at like on Godfather Harlem, like Bumpy Johnson. He gonna pay all the people's rent, help everybody in the community, but he's also still selling heroin everywhere, shooting up and
Mm-hmm.
killing everybody. So
Yep.
it is what it is. But so he's doing that, and then the
He ain't trying
Pookie
to hear
tries to
none. He ain't trying to hear none what he's saying, man. He basically said, "Shut up." He like Nino's up there sitting there giving out turkeys, and you sitting there telling me a story. He don't give a damn what he talking about.
right.
Mm-mm.
And what Pookie came? How y'all feel about when Pookie came up and asked Nino for
Mm.
no, he
Pookie
didn't
was
ask him
looking
for a job.
horrible. He said,
He
"Hey,
was
I know I'm more burnt up and crispy."
yeah, his lips was
I
Tuh.
know
all
I look
burnt
like
up.
stir fried shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Right here. Yeah. He came and gave him a half of the turkey, and he gonna put his whole mouth on.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this is
mean,
my
he out
turkey.
there on the street. He talking about you get yourself cleaned up, I get you a job. You
And
know,
then had the nerve to be
The
like,
big
anybody want to buy
mistake.
a turkey? No, now
Everybody
after
was
we
about
seen
to
you put your
after
yeah.
whole
you put
mouth
your
on
mouth
it.
on it,
They
and
took two
then he
steps
gets
away from the table trying to sell that joint. Stop
trying to
playing.
sell it. Then he gets into a fight with the female crackhead. She said, "I used to be the prom queen or something." He said, "Now you the prom." What do you
Prom,
say?
Remember the
prom
prom
fiend.
fiend.
Now you the
Thing.
prom
The prime
fiend.
thing.
And
Them nigga lips
she's
look
in there
ashy and
reminiscing back when
black.
she reminiscing back her high school days when she was a queen. So I mean, they was looking bad.
She
And
was a queen to her though, but she a crackhead now.
Yeah.
mhm, mhm.
You cracked out, baby.
Well, he got upset because he said, "Look, I done bought the food to you. I done gave you this, gave you that," and he just started wanting to beat her and choke her. And
Yeah.
woman
That
came
was
out of nowhere
horrible.
and tried to pull her off, and Scotty found it and pulled him off. And
This you say get off my sister. You and your sister crackheads and the Deco crack
Lord
house.
have mercy. I
Wow.
mean,
It's a
he
family thing, huh? Just
Scotty put
damn.
the piece up in his face, and he out there yelling, "He's a cop! He's a cop!" He's like, "Yeah, because he's supposed to be undercover. He supposed nobody supposed to know he's a cop." You know.
I ain't gonna lie, he a crackhead and everything went by. He still know he a cop. He ain't
Yeah.
forget
Exactly.
that.
Shoot, he the one that popped him, so
Yeah.
he, ain't
He
got
Yeah.
never
nothing to forget
started.
him.
He probably went to court over and all that other stuff. So you know who he
Right,
is.
right, Kendall. This is the part when he said the crack that's got me. It keeps calling me. It keeps
He
calling.
Yeah,
calling me, man.
Yeah.
I gotta
So
that
go
was
to it,
real
man. I
shit.
gotta go
yo,
to
no,
it.
it's real. No, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
listen, I seen effects of it in my family. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
said this thing is just the crack thing is huge. It really affected
Mm-hmm.
people, and it
Yeah.
take people a lot of years because they go from crack and they go to something else and something else until you just all messed up.
But he was
Some
a
people
stick
never
up kid
survive.
though.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
He was a stick up kid.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then he turned into a crackhead after he
right,
got shot in the foot.
right, right, right. And well, he puts him into the rehab after he said he need help. I mean, he took him in there kicking and screaming, and but
Okay.
he got in there and he
Oh,
was
that
going
man a
through
crack monster.
horrible
I got
withdrawals. I'm
another
glad
crack
they showed that
monster.
in the movie too. I'm glad Mario Van Peebles put
Yeah,
that in
that's
there.
why I said they did
Yeah.
a good job. Like even the
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
stories they was telling when he would be in the meetings and seeing him sweating it out and going through withdrawals. Yeah.
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 I mean, he definitely was going through the withdrawals. Yeah, real bad. They say those withdrawals are horrible. Um, and so anyway, he uh he did the group therapy stuff and everybody expressing themselves and an old girl who was in the house party was in here, the little Puerto Rican girl.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What was the
She
yeah, the
she
girl who was in
was.
the yeah, she was in here. She
She
talked about
sure
how
was.
she
Who?
sold her baby for crack
The
and
one
all
that
kinds
was in the one
Oh
we
yeah,
went to
oh yeah,
the house
yeah, yeah,
party. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
she
Yeah,
was.
she was
yeah,
in there, yeah.
she had a little that one little role, yeah.
And he got
And
Mm-hmm.
he got out the program. He did good.
yeah,
They
so yeah,
welcomed him and everything.
so
Yeah,
this
he
is
did.
at the end of all that, he got it cleaned at the program. He's asking Scotty for a job,
Yeah,
and
that
Scotty's
was the
like, "You
bad
just
idea. He should have never
yeah."
did
Scotty
that.
should have
Yeah.
never went with this. He should have gave him a job at a bodega somewhere. He is sweeping and mopping the floor or
Yeah,
something.
for sure.
Give him something else to do. But not. Why would you? We're going to put you as an undercover in the drug game. That means you got to be around drugs. You got to be around drug dealers, crackheads, everything.
Exactly.
Why would that would
Well, at first
Scotty
he wasn't
wasn't
tripping
thinking.
about it because he was just a lookout, but man,
Yeah, but even that was just still tricky.
yeah,
That
still
yeah.
close, too close for
Uh
comfort.
yeah. It's like a person who's trying to stop drinking, they work at a bar. You know? We saw
Yeah.
that didn't help for Witchcom on the what's my man name on Raising Canaan.
Oh,
Um
Lulu.
Lou, yeah, Lou. We see that didn't help. He working at a bar, knowing he was trying to stop drinking. And
Yeah,
see that didn't help him. Um so
another Lou.
yeah, so he asked him for the job anyway. So I agree with Tamika. This was a bad idea. And we see it that later it don't work out. But Stone it was against it. Stone said no. He didn't. Detective Stone. He didn't. He was against it. But he went on and Scotty went on and did it anyway. Made him an informant,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
he
Which he
explains the
shouldn't
whole
have did
operation
it.
to them. So he explains the whole operation, and so they look at the women ain't got no.
Oh, Tamika she got the nipples out
So they got people in there with no clothes on, and they will make sure that you ain't gonna put nothing in your bra, nothing in your pants. I mean, you in there.
Nothing.
I don't think I could work that job. I mean, I know they was making money, and people got to take care of their families, but
They got to take care of their family. They got to make sure you ain't leaving with no product.
yeah, that's the
For
reason why they
sure.
have you stripped naked. Yeah, you won't have nothing on because,
Bucket naked.
yeah, can make sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
you know.
Got the tatas out and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not the first time we've seen this. We
Mm.
saw this on American Gangster with Frank Lucas. He
Uh
had his
huh.
women
Yeah.
in there, people in there too, like that. Just
Well,
like
this one of the first
old.
movies that started it, though.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
After this,
right,
then everybody had to have a
right. And
scene
everybody
where
else outdoors, yeah. And then
had to
so
have a
while
scene where they
he was
naked.
telling them the operation and everything, and they had the little boy in there with his mother with the crack pipe, a pipe, and that was this thing was saying it affected everybody. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the crack affects everybody because the mother or the father is hooked on it, then the kids. they just start wilding and doing whatever they might end up doing. You know.
Yeah.
So we go to we jump over to New Year's Eve, and we see Flavor Flav again. He like the host or the MC at Nino's club, and Nino telling CMB that this is the fruit of our hard labor, and he said, "Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I
Yes, I
am."
am.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
That's right.
Another man.
That's right. He tells G Money that this success is due to his hard work. You know,
G Money was working hard. I give him. He was working hard.
He did. Yeah, right. Frankie Needles, he shows up with a gift for Nino, and it's a black jockey with a noose around his neck.
Yeah, that gift was disrespectful as well.
Very disrespectful. Very
to the
racist.
head Moon charge.
And that's why Nino cut that ponytail off his head.
Yeah.
And said, "Get your spaghetti."
That was crazy. How y'all thought y'all was gonna walk in there and give him that as a gift? And at first, Nino was listening to it like
it was a bomb. He thought it was a bomb. Yeah. He put his ear to a thing that might have been a ticking bomb or something. But he told him, said, "Get y'all asses up out of here." So
spaghetti eating motherfuckers.
So it'll get you some collard green linguinis.
That's what shout out to Raising Canaan. You know why Raising Canaan kind of probably try to remind you a little bit of Newjackcity, because you got Marvin Van Peebles he directed Raising Canaan too.
He
directed.
He directed a few episodes.
Yeah. He directed a lot of different stuff. He was directing Wu-Tang episodes when
did.
Wu-Tang was on. He was doing a lot of
Wu-Tang ones.
Yeah.
And that's why Raising Canaan really is of the spinoffs. It's the best to me.
Yeah.
Of the spinoffs, you know.
Me and Paperboy on the island by ourselves, Inga, but we felt like it's better than the OG Power. We on the island by ourselves though, Paperboy, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I always go for the OG first because that means that's what started it off, you know.
I know,
but I'm just saying
the storyline and how everything is just, I don't know, this it's just put together a little better to me.
Yeah, it's better and got better actors, to be honest.
It keeps getting better to me. I like it. I haven't
well written and everything like that. You can't go wrong with that.
Right. So they after they finished celebrating the New Year's at the club, they end up at back in Nino's house, his compound he has, and that probably may have been out. You think that might have been out in New Jersey where he was living at Tamika, that big house he had?
It could have been.
Or Long Island, or
could have been Connecticut. It could have been upstate New York.
Yeah, Connecticut. This was a hot mess.
It was. I mean, the girl is dancing all up in this, and just being disrespectful.
Yeah, she was being disrespectful.
It pains me to say this, but this is actually G Money fault. He should have never invited her to the crib.
Yeah, and the crazy thing was, it didn't seem like he really was even interested in her until Nino pointed her out at the party and was like, "Wasn't that the girl you was messing with before?" And he said, "Yeah, I slept with her one time, but I ain't, I don't know her like that. I never really checked back." And it was like just because Nino brought it up.
I think he did it because
I must those draws once.
No, I think he did it because that's what Nino Brown wanted him to do, because he wanted to smash her. He know to get into his brother had to bring her back at the crib because he didn't want nothing to do with her. He should have never listened to his brother and be like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah.
You know what it is.
And the stripper name, her name is Uniqua. Uniqua, that's her name. She dancing and flirting with Nino and all,
You sound like damn trash, Janiqua. Let me stop.
Yeah.
I actually think I think
they was watching Scarface. That's what they was watching.
Yeah, he stayed watching Scarface.
She played like
she gotta have
it.
She gotta have it. And once
she was in the original, she's gotta have it.
Yeah, but once she in
she played some other stuff too.
A Different World too, right?
I think so. She played some other things too over the years. Yeah. So, but I don't
but that was horrible.
She got a fatty though. I know that.
What y'all think
his girl face that she can't have kids?
That's what I was going to ask you, Tamika. What you thought about this scene when he asked her?
I ain't like that.
Especially
saying it out in front of this chick.
Your klepto mother, your mother going into department stores and stealing, and
Yeah.
then
Houses in
Said
Bloomingdale.
something about her father.
Mm-hmm.
He just was
When
he
he
just
was
really
when
tore
he
into
was
her.
making his house calls, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he really was tearing into her though. He
Yeah,
said,
he did.
she
And G
can't have
Money
no
was
baby.
telling him he wrong. And then this one over here laughing, and he was like, I told you about her not being able to have kids. Why did
Why
she
would
do
you
it?"
even tell her that?
I
That's
mean,
not her
but
Yeah,
business.
he
like
did
you
that.
don't
He
know
did
her
that
like
in
that, so
private.
she don't gotta know her business. What the hell?
She ain't know. I mean, the whole thing. Well, the rest of that stuff he was talking about the mom and dad, that was in private after she already left the room. But him
But
talking
he
about
said
her
it. Oh
not
no,
being
but
able to
he
have
said
a
it out
baby.
loud though.
You said it
He
out
said it.
loud
He
though.
said out loud while she was in the room talking about she can't have no kids. You know.
G Money
Yeah,
was
that
trying.
part. Yeah, that
Yeah,
part.
that part I didn't like.
G Money was. I gotta give G Money this though. He was telling his bro like, yo, you wildin', bro.
Yeah,
This
he
your
told
chick
him
right
to
here.
chill. He told him to go after her. He was like, go after your lady.
All
Mm-hmm.
right. But one thing G Money to piss me off in this scene is
After
because
But I think he
all
only
that
said go after your lady because he seen he was about to be sitting there looking at her like they was giving each other the eye. She ain't want no damn G Money.
no,
So
she ain't want
did.
he
no, she
sure
want the man
did.
on top. She want the big
Yep.
man on top. Why would she want G Money? You know? Mm-mm. She probably only got the G Money so she can get to him anyway. So
Yeah.
but one thing
Probably.
that made me mad about him in this scene was that he had all that taco meat on his chest. I mean, okay, that stuff looked like it ain't been brushed or combed in God knows how long. I don't know. Maybe it might be soft, but it looked a
Y'all
little
like
nasty.
that? Y'all like
No,
that
I don't like
though?
all that.
Yeah, I
I'm not
always thought
into
he
that.
was a good looking dude, but I hate that
No, I
hairy
don't know
chest
about
like
other
that. I'm
women.
not
Every
into
woman
that.
likes something
Jason
different.
Lyrics, yeah, that he had that in there too.
No, some women
Them-
like men with all the hair. I don't like all that hair.
Y'all like the kicker bugs on the
No, I don't want all the ground beef all over the
Hey,
King
y'all was
B.
going crazy. Y'all
King
was going
B.
If
crazy
y'all
for
get
this.
listen, if y'all
Y'all was
got all
going
that
crazy
taco
for
Yeah.
this
meat, I'm gonna
man.
send y'all. If
yeah,
y'all
I
got
ain't
that
never
taco,
like that.
I ain't got
Some
no
women
comments
do,
on
but
this, but
that's
y'all
never
was
been
some
me.
women like that hair, but I
but
never
y'all was
owned it.
going crazy for him in
Uh,
Jason Lyrics though.
for
I still
sure.
didn't like the
Yeah.
taco meat. I ain't care. Yeah, I liked him in
Y'all like that? Hey, y'all like that
Y'all like
no,
King
that.
B?
no,
Y'all like
no,
it.
no.
Mm-mm.
If you
That's what I
have it, I'm
said.
going to
Hey,
send
Detroit.
you a
They
That's
like
not
it
my
though.
cup
They
of
like
tea.
Yo,
it,
they
That's
bro.
like they
definitely
like
a
that. They
turn
like
off
that
for
no.
King
It's a
me.
B.
turn off. It's a turn off. If
Over
you
there
got
looking
all
like
that
King B
hair,
for Martin.
I
And now I must
I will
dance.
send you a manscape. I will send you a manscape if you got all that hair, okay? So that
Yeah.
way you can save your back, your chest, your balls, and all that. You don't need all
Ew,
that
your
Oh
hair.
back
damn.
hell.
No,
Hey,
not no hair on
hey.
the back. Now your legs is fine. The legs, a man should have hair on the leg, but all the back looking like a bear. No,
Mm.
no. We like him, but we ain't never like all that hair. I don't know. I can't speak for all women. Now some women may like that. They might because
King
back
B.
because
King
in the
B.
because in the 70s, a lot of men had hair on their chest in the 70s and 80s. That was
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm not
Oh
crazy.
man.
You got to trim that stuff down, shave it down, whatever you got to do.
And this is coming from Inga 71. And me and Boo
Yeah,
Boo, we ain't giving
They said
that.
he need to brush his
Well,
chest.
yeah,
yeah, and
we
not no backhead. No, if y'all
we
got that,
do.
I'm gonna
We
send
don't
you
know.
a
This for the
razor so you
ladies.
Yeah.
can make it that thing
That's
off.
This
crazy.
is
He
the
had
ladies.
them
The ladies
things.
is from saying it though. I don't know
Yeah.
about none. I
Damn.
don't look at the man chest or nothing like that. You know what I
That's
mean?
Yeah. Oh
crazy.
no, it ain't for you to
Yeah.
answer. No, it
Okay.
ain't. But I'm just saying, no. Lot of some of us, I'm gonna say, don't like it. There might be some women that do, but some
That's
of us don't like all
wild.
that.
He need to brush his chest as well.
Yeah. And so here I got something for y'all since we had his chest. So here's a little ass shot for y'all.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
looking for the pimples on the
Yeah,
booty. Let's
booty.
go.
Yo. I
Shit.
Yeah.
wanna
Uh,
sex you
You
up.
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was the jam back then.
I
I
was
thought that was a
9.
black group
Man, I
to
ran
me. I
that
did
song
not
in the
know they was
ground.
white. There's
Everybody
only
ran
one
that
black
into the
guy in
ground. Until
Mm-hmm.
that
one
video
black guy in
came
the
out, then
group,
they
and
was like,
everybody.
huh? They white?
Yeah,
That
no,
thing was on
it
that was
was
on the
one
radio
black guy in the
station
group.
all
He had
over the country.
braids in his
All
hair.
over the country they was killing it on the radio station until the video came out. They're like, oh damn.
No, and I think
Until
they
that
were like,
video came
they,
until
yeah, I
that
think they
video
were like
came
Jewish
out.
too. The white boys was like Jewish with
Yeah,
curly
well
hair.
then
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
that video came out, them record sales started to slow down.
Yeah, they did.
No, but it was the
Then
jam
they
though.
came
That was
out
the
with the
song.
A little
They
bit.
had
Then they
another.
came
They
out
had
with the
another
second
song
joint.
too.
They had that I Adore Me and More joint. So
Yeah, that
they
was a
was
good
doing
song. They
they was
Yeah,
had a
that
few.
was
doing
my joint
They
too.
had
they
like two or
killed it
three
on that.
songs, probably. Yeah, they. I
Yeah.
think their first album probably had a couple songs on it. But
Hmm.
yeah, I didn't buy the CD, but I
It
remember.
Yeah,
flopped
nah, that
though.
I want to
But
set you
it
up. That and the
it was on the
remix.
radio every 5 minutes though.
Yeah, I
Every
had
Yeah,
the
5 minutes.
tape.
Yeah.
that
I
and the
had the
remix was
cassette
on the
tape.
day was on the back to back to back. Didn't matter what station you went to. That's all
Mm-hmm.
Right.
that. Yo,
Right. Oh,
they
and I
was
ain't got no
killing.
more. I ain't got no more pictures, but we can talk about it.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
G
what
Yeah,
Money basically started
I ain't
being
got no
on
more
some
pictures.
bull crap after that. You are now
Uh-huh.
pronounce us man,
Okay, so
and
this way everything started going down here. Cause okay, so
yeah,
he started being
yeah,
on their drugs
I
and
do got some notes though.
devoting himself
Pookie
to the
started
crack.
this when Pookie started being the informant, and
Mhm.
Stone got upset that Scotty even made him the informant behind his back, and Pookie
Well, he
started
was
wearing the
already
wire.
informant, but by that time, that's when he got the promotion.
yeah,
He
exactly.
was
They was
wearing
too.
that wire, and guys, I'm gonna tell you that wire looked like a camera. Okay, it looked cheap,
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
I
know.
mean, yeah, that
like
was
why
the
you got
old
this?
wires.
Why
Yeah,
you wearing the cowboy belt buckle, bro? Like, what's
It was
going on?
hmm
huge. It
yeah, it
was
was
huge. It looked
big.
like a big camera, you know.
Hmm
So he got busted about that. He re
He
well
moved
actually
up quick
before he
too.
got busted, he had started relapsing back onto the crack. He
Yeah,
stole
he moved up quick. You know,
right.
they started getting him closer and closer and closer. And then
Hmm.
Scotty, I feel like that pushed him over the edge. I know he probably didn't mean nothing by it, but because he knew that he took such a big risk by putting him there, and they was getting on him like, yeah, you got to crack, and that's your damn informant.
Hmm.
You know, he told him, you owe me, you owe yourself, you owe my mama. Yeah, my mom.
Yeah,
Like he put a lot of pressure on him
you
right
owe
after he
yeah,
did
you owe
that.
everybody.
He
Scotty's
Yeah,
a
went,
clown.
yeah, you owe
Scotty's a
everybody.
clown.
Right.
Scotty's a clown. Why would you, if you knew somebody killed your mama? He didn't kill your mama, but if you knew somebody killed your mama, why you want to be around this dude?
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but he ain't find out until later. After he found out, that's when he start. That's when he really started putting stuff together to try to take him down.
Yeah, he
Because it
put
wasn't until
yeah,
So,
him and Nino was on the balcony talking.
Right, and he told the story because I would have
Yeah,
flipped him over that damn balcony.
yeah.
oh yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
that was after he
but
found out
even
that
wait a
G
minute,
Money
wait a
was
minute.
on that stuff.
We jumped a little bit because what about the part when Pookie gets caught? They got to shut
Mhm.
down the Carter, y'all. They
Oh
had to
yeah,
shut down the whole Carter. They had to burn records. They had to get all the little. Remember, Tamika, you remember them floppy dishes to go into the
Yes.
old computer? They had to get the
Yeah.
floppy disk. They
Yeah.
had to
And
burn
that's
and
when
that's
he
everything.
only
called the
because
homegirl answered the phone and he was like, I knew you was a skeezer. What
Yeah, I knew
Nino
you.
on the
Yeah,
phone?
I think I
hmm
wrote that
yeah. I'm
down
gonna be honest
somewhere.
with that was smart. That was smart by G Money to burn it up
Yeah.
though, because it had too
I
much
Uh,
mean, but that
information. It
was
had
probably the protocol. They knew what to do if something happened. Nino probably already had all that stuff in place. Like if this
yeah,
had that
goes
in place
down, then
though.
we need to
they
burn all. We need to burn
Right.
everything. We need to get all.
burn everything
He
down.
had,
They
yeah,
leave no
Yeah.
evidence. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
they took Pookie out and they
But
strapped
they
his
did it
body
on the
to an
fly though. That's
explosive.
easy said and done though when you got to do it on the fly
Mm-hmm.
because
I
they
mean,
was all they was all into him because they had that wire.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they look how they had everything set up. So they had to have it set up so if they got infiltrated, something they had to burn everything. They had to take all the computer files and because you couldn't even get in there without unless that you had that card. They had security.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
was
Oh, they had a
everything
great
was locked
operation,
tight.
man.
Oh
They had
yeah.
it locked
Oh,
Yeah.
tight.
they had,
So
and that was technology for that time. This is 90,
Right.
late
Yeah,
80s,
Exactly.
early 90s.
I'm gonna tell
So,
you why
Mm-hmm.
Nino Brown didn't agree with it because they didn't just burn the computer, they burned their whole car. That's the
Yeah.
like he said, his business is gone. Like he didn't want that to happen.
he didn't
yeah,
want it
I
to, but
mean,
it was the only thing that could happen because they
Right.
raided the whole thing. So it's like,
right.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
if you own the whole building and the whole building is dirty and they raid it, then I mean to kill all the evidence, you're gonna have to get rid of all the evidence.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You
Was y'all
can't
sad
skip
that
on nothing.
Pookie was gone?
Yeah, it was like
Was y'all
Pookie was
sad?
gone
Y'all
because he
sad
was in
Pookie
the
gone?
yeah,
Yeah, he
because he
was
was
like,
in the
Scotty,
crack
help
room.
me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
because at first they was like, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong
He
with your
said,
boy?" You could
Scotty,
tell he was
help.
high, and they was like, "You getting high?"
hmm
He
And
said,
once
and
they,
a one, and a two.
yes,
I mean, you
oh
doing too much,
man,
man. You in the
He was up
crack
there doing
room,
jumping
cracked out.
jacks talking about I met it. He said, this that man said, this ain't no gym.
Well, you got some, hey
right,
girl, you got some
That
milk in
man
them
said, this ain't no
titties.
gym.
Yeah. You got some milk in them things?
Right.
Hey, look, come
exactly,
on,
yeah.
man.
And he was just doing too much,
He
and
was
they knew
tripping.
it. And
Yeah, he was.
so
Wasn't nothing you could do about
it,
that.
yeah, it
Nah.
was none. Yeah, so so Boogie gone, and then so G Money then calls, like you said, calls Nino's phone, and Unique would answer the phone, and he said, you a hot, what did he say? Put Nino
You
on
ain't
the
nothing
phone.
but a high price.
A high price
High
hoe.
price hole.
Yeah, he said,
He
put
said,
Nino
"Put
on
Nino
the
on the
phone, bitch.
phone, bitch."
Put Nino on the phone, bitch. Yeah.
That nigga Nino rubbing her ass and
And that's when he
everything.
told me to shut down the Carter, and Nino was
Mm-hmm.
not having it. He wanted to have a meeting with everybody,
Ooh,
and that's when we
Yeah, I
got
know
that
you busy
classic
laying
scene.
up, but we had to shut
the
down the car.
infamous scene.
We got that
Everybody in
classic
black.
scene with the
Yes.
dog, like Martin
No, that
recreated.
ain't the part
Mm-hmm.
right there. She
Everybody
kept
has recreated this at some point or
Yes.
another.
Mm-hmm.
kissing that nigga. He was like, she was like,
He even
stop.
do it for
Yes.
Halloween
He
too. He
got
Yeah.
dressed up
serious
like
then. He didn't give a
He like,
damn about her kisses.
she like, stop. He like, stop. Nigga was rubbing
Mm-hmm.
his head. All that money, he knew. I guarantee you,
Exactly.
he
When he
didn't know they
came in
burnt
there, ain't
down the
nobody
car.
got nothing to say. Nobody got nothing to say. Nobody
oh
know what
yeah,
happened.
he
Ain't
said
Nobody
nobody.
know
Keisha.
nothing.
Keisha,
Don't
Dirty
nobody
Yeah.
know
Man, I don't
nothing.
know nothing. He said, "Oh, I know you know something." And when he put that blade through that sword through Witchcom's Kareem's hand, man,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know he was hurting. You know,
Yeah.
G Money goes to stand up. He said, "Sit your $5 ass down before I make
If
change."
if you was
Mm-hmm.
if you was paying attention, you weren't worried about that. Man, shut up.
Oh yeah,
Right.
he said, "Yeah, if you was
It
paying
got nothing
attention,
to do with you doing
what
your
does that?
job, man.
What does that? Yeah, exactly. Talking about if you was
I ain't
paying
gonna
attention,
hold you though, man.
but
He
that was
got
his. That
hold
was
on. I
G Money's
disagree with
job,
y'all.
though.
That was
That
his
was G
job.
Money job.
That was his
Yeah,
job.
but
But
he told him that Hakeem was the one that put him onto him, which was true.
exactly, it
That's
which
why
is
he
Mhm.
true.
stabbed him in his hand.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
if I trust you to run
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff, then and you making the decisions, you made the decision to
But
let him
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
I know y'all ain't.
You let
you
the
gotta take it. Yeah, because he
Yep.
I
said
know
I'm
you
in
ain't got
charge of 300 people. I can't watch everybody,
exactly to
all the
make
time.
That is
Mhm.
true.
exactly.
That's true.
Hold
Okay,
on,
so
Mhm.
that's what I wanted
but
to
then
say
who's
though.
next in charge after G
Can I
Money? It was Kareem, right?
Yeah,
can I
and
say this? It
Go
was
ahead,
Kareem
go
was
ahead,
in
Kareem.
Detroit. Go ahead,
charge of.
Detroit.
The only reason I say I'm with G Money on this, like nigga, I can't sit there and do the computers, the everything else. I'm not the only one that's doing this. Like Kareem got to do it, or you need to come up in here and handle your business and do it. You know what I mean? That's what made Bumpy Johnson what he was. Bumpy Johnson, he handled his business. Frank Lucas handled his business. He was sitting there. I'm not mad at Nino Brown for getting his groove on, but you can't blame your brother for everything, bro. Like you just
We
can't do it.
Well,
blame
So I
once
him.
he
agree with
started
him.
making a
I
lot
would
of
say
money, he
this.
probably wasn't showing up to the Carter
Yeah,
no more.
he
He let
exactly.
G
He's the
Money
Yeah.
run
boss. He don't
everything.
have to be there no more. He don't have to. He set up everything. He came up with the whole plan. He showed them the blueprints of everything that was going to go on. We're going to have. He showed them. He showed them the complete blueprint. We're going to have lookouts here, 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 and here. We're going to take over these stories. We're going to have this set up here. We're going to have. So he mapped out the whole thing for them. All they had to do was run it. That's all he had to
Yeah,
do.
right. I
So it's
mean,
like,
Yeah.
okay,
they didn't have to burn the whole place down. Probably, I guess he
But
just did.
that's what I'm saying. I was saying when he said when he told him on the phone, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tamika, because I ain't seen it in a minute. But when he did it, he said we had to shut down the Carter. He was mad, but he was even super duper mad when he said he had to burn the whole thing down. He didn't know that on the phone.
mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean,
I
shutting
think
down
he
and
made the
burning
right
down is two
decision
different
when it
things.
came to that part. I mean, to me, both of them made they share mistakes, but with
Hey,
G
young
Money,
boy.
Yeah,
things started getting emotional for him, so
yeah.
that just made it
Yeah,
worse.
Mhm. And
exactly.
Nino
G
was
Money
getting
was
big. Like
that's what it was.
he was getting big
Yeah.
headed. I don't think he was. Yeah,
I don't
he
think G
was.
Money was getting big. He was getting too busy
No,
getting
no, no.
emotional over that woman.
Nino was
Yeah,
Oh
getting
yeah,
big.
oh
Nino,
yeah,
I
Nino,
think was
Oh,
yeah,
he was
getting
getting
big
big
Nino,
headed,
headed,
but
yeah.
G Money was getting emotional.
He was
very
yeah.
getting
emotional.
emotional over
Yeah,
that girl.
He was
yeah.
getting emotional over that girl, but he felt like, and I'm not making no excuses for him. He felt like I'm doing everything. Yes, you set it up, but you ain't been over here to check on nothing. All you do is worry about the books and go by your way. G Money,
Right.
like you, I
Mhm.
introduced you to this, to the crack or whatever, and I got to do everything when I'm gonna be able to sit and chill.
Well,
That's how G Money felt,
when
and he the
Nino was
little
very
brother,
upset that he said this was a costly mistake.
Mhm.
right?
cost him a lot of money now. So, and
I
then
mean,
so then
shitload of money.
we end up having Pookie's funeral, and
Mm-hmm.
of course, Pookie ain't had probably no family enough. So I don't think
Mm-mm.
nobody there, but just the detectives, right? So
Be there.
Stone,
Yeah, the
Stone, I guess
detectives was the only one that showed up.
Stone said, "Let's look, it's
Mm-hmm.
over with, y'all. We ain't doing nothing
Mhm.
no more. It's over with." But Scotty and Nick was like, "No, we got to do this for Pookie," you know.
It was
And
Mhm.
like, nah, I bet on you and you bet on the crackhead.
Mhm.
that
Well,
yeah. And I mean, because he told him that not to bring. He didn't think it was a good idea to have him,
Yeah.
you know.
I think
So
the police was wrong, was like them shutting down shutting down the operation because Pookie got killed, and plus I mean, he felt like the Carter is down, so Nino operation ain't making no money, so that's why he shut it down. I guarantee you, if the Carter didn't get burnt down, that operation would have still been running.
Well, of course. Of course.
and then what y'all
But
think
they
about
didn't
when
feel
G
as though they
Money
needed to.
started doing crack?
I mean, he was weak anyway, so it
That
was,
was
I mean, it
crazy
was
to me. It
outlook.
was like he basically said, "I'm marrying the pipe." like
Pretty
Mm-hmm.
much,
like I'm
he
Yeah,
did
loyal to
he,
you
let me
now.
see. Somebody
he
Like
put it
did
in the
damn.
marry it.
chat. Who was it?
Yeah.
James Kelly put it up here. I now
Yeah. He
pronounce
literally was
G
like, "I
Money
now
like
pronounce looking by
Shoot,
the fish tank."
shit,
Come on,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
horrible, man.
Um. Oh, okay. Pookie did have a few friends at this funeral. Okay, okay. I probably won't pay no
At
attention.
his funeral.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, but yeah, Nino warns that he would kill. You know. Well, wait a minute. I think I jumped ahead because
Well, after Frankie and
he might. Yeah,
after
that's what it is.
Scotty and Stone, after
Right,
they set him up with Frankie, they
right,
go to
right.
Frankie and threaten him and make him work for them so that they could set up G Money and Nino, and then that's when you talking about.
Yeah. That's yeah. They and then they end up getting Scotty work. Going undercover, and he's
Mhm.
Nino was like, if he's not who he say he is, he said, I'm gonna kill you. He said, I'm gonna kill him and I'm gonna kill you. You know.
And I don't trust him, so right now I want
Yeah,
him to
they
stick
wasn't
to me like
trusting him when he
flies on a
first
stick.
stepped on the scene. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Stone said he was a white Pookie before.
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah. Shit,
uh,
I used to be Pookie. Yeah. How was you
mhm.
Pookie, man?
Yeah, I mean, well, it happens to everybody. They only
G
highlight
Money
Mhm.
that.
didn't care. G
And
Money
it
really
happens
didn't
to
care about it
it happens to
anyway.
all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
didn't. At
Mm-hmm.
that point, he was a
G
goner.
Money was delusional. He was talking about
G Money didn't want to be
I'm
there
gonna
no
be the
more
next
because
king.
he wanted to do his own thing.
He
That's what
said
he wanted to do.
I'm definitely gonna be the next king.
Yeah, he wanted to be the
King.
next king. He wanted to take over, but that
Hmm.
right,
wasn't
absolutely.
happening.
Absolutely. And then we see that old man again. The old man is threatening Nino and
That
um
old man didn't give a damn. He said, "Listen, I
no.
was a veteran. I done fought. Listen, what's good?"
Then
He didn't give a damn.
you destroying our neighborhood, putting people out their
Yep.
houses. The police wasn't
Cussing
doing
out
nothing
the
about it. So he
cussing
took
out the
matters in his
reverend and
own
all
hand.
that.
Yeah,
And then
Rev, what you doing up in here?
Mm-hmm.
right, the Reverend, I know the what was he doing up here? And then that was played by Nick Asher, right? Tamika, the
Yeah.
Reverend, yeah. And then then we jumped to that wedding. Remember they was
That
all in
wed. Oh God, that was the horrible part. I
that was
hate that
bad.
wedding.
With the little girl, that was
That was
horrible.
Yes.
nigga.
You don't pick this is what made him a monster because you don't pick up a little baby and use her as a shield.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
Like
did.
Yeah,
what?
that
understand.
was
I don't
crazy.
understand why Nino thought what he did at that club they was gonna forgive him. They was coming back. It was only a matter of
And
time.
before that, we
No,
had the.
before that they did a drive-by, right?
Yeah.
Nah, that
Yeah,
was after.
No, that was
After
after
the
they
that was
called
after the
after.
them, right?
wedding.
Oh,
That
that
was
was
Yeah.
before
after the
that.
wedding. That was after the
They had
wedding.
the
That's right.
scene. They had the scene with him and Scotty was on the balcony, and that's when he told Scotty that he killed his
Yes.
mom
Yes.
without
Yes.
telling him. He said that he rode up on a school teacher and shot her, and that was Scotty's mom that he was talking about.
Right. Yeah, because
Right,
he
right.
he claimed that I guess that was supposed to be his initiation, and he thought that they would have put him,
hmm
to take out somebody that was a bad guy, but it
hmm
was like, nah,
And
that's easy. Anybody could
Yes,
do
young
that.
boy. He used a
and
little
that's
girl
when
as
he's
a
talking about.
bulletproof vest. That was sad. That was
Hmm.
Yeah,
sad.
that's how we know it was in Harlem because he was talking about
Yes. Yes.
he was with the Linux. He said he was rolling with with a group called the Lennox Ave,
Yes.
boys,
Yes,
LA
that's
boys.
how I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said I think it was.
And then they mentioned something about 174th and Broadway too. I'm just
Yeah,
remembering
exactly.
that. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So.
They was in Harlem heavy, man.
Yeah.
But we mentioned something at the wedding. Keisha got taken out.
Yes, Keisha. She listen.
my
She went
baby.
right out front.
That's her fault though.
But
Yeah,
she
she
came out there.
sacrificed
She
herself.
came out there, Jamaica, like.
Yes, she knew that.
She had that
Listen, it's
white
gonna
suit
be
on.
me. It's gonna be
She
y'all.
had that little
Whatever.
beige or white suit on,
She
and
was dumb.
she
She
got
was
taken
dumb.
out immediately. Yeah,
She was dumb because she knew all of them. She should have took cover. She didn't pay attention, and she got smoked.
She had that Uzi
well,
thinking she was gonna handle business.
she was trying to go out there and
Yeah.
you
You know,
know,
she was willing to do whatever. She didn't care. She should have been behind something. She wouldn't know.
Keisha definitely was right.
She definitely young boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he throws Selena, his girlfriend, throw her out. He poured champagne all over. What was the line he said to her when he poured the champagne?
Cancel that bitch. I'll buy me.
Cancel that bitch. I get another one. Yeah,
cancel that.
I'll get another one. That messed the situation up because she ended up like, okay, enough is
Yep, I'll testify against him.
I'm about to testify against him.
Right, right. So let's see, Kareem. Let's see where we at. When did the Delta man okay, wait a minute, I'm jumping in here. Wait a minute. They had that sting operation, right? And that's when that's when Kareem was aware of Scotty's character. He said, I know this guy. I seen him before.
Yeah, he kept saying, I knew him from somewhere.
I know him from somewhere.
He remember him from the playground. Yeah, he said that. Yeah, he said that a few times.
Right,
throughout
right.
the movie.
He said, "I know that." Yeah, he did say that. That scene going back at the basketball court. He said, "I know this guy," but that's when G Money was like, "I'm gonna be the next in charge," and blah blah blah, all this stuff.
Right.
He made all kind of mistakes at this point. Especially once you start doing free base, then you're weak at that point. So
I'm gonna be honest with you though. G Money should have never did that. If you wanted to take his if you wanted to be number one in charge, he should have just took his brother out. Kareem, he didn't like Nino Brown either, so they could have conspired to get him up out of there. But G Money is now mastermind, huh?
So then it'd been easier to take him down because we already know G Money wasn't gonna last long.
No,
that's very true. I'm just saying, if you wanted to be the man in charge, him and Kareem, they could have got Nino Brown up out of there if they was really smart. Because neither one of them liked them.
Well, they had a big old shootout. Pew 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 pew. Everybody.
The other man got smoked too. He got killed.
Got smoked. Yes, he got smoked, but Nino escaped. And then
later
that night,
and Park got.
I mean, Nino ended up killing that cop.
Right.
Yeah, Park.
Yeah, Park. Yeah. And
he stabbed that nigga, bro.
Later that night, he ended up killing G Money. It was like later in that same night, whatever. And he was gonna be on the run anyway. He was gonna be hiding.
Yeah, he was on the run.
He was still in New York. Why would you hide there?
You know, a lot of people when they go on the run, they just don't go nowhere because they ain't got nowhere they don't know nowhere else to go because they ain't never been nowhere else.
I mean, you should always have an exit plan when something like that. That's
They do, but people that live in those type of cities, if you've been living, I noticed that a lot of people that have been living in one city all their life and they know that city, they even when they go on the run, they don't leave because they don't know where.
If you're a kingpin, shouldn't you have an exit plan just in case?
Yeah.
You got this have money to the side somewhere. Like, he goes and stays in the park. He goes right up to his apartment and stay up there. He had security up there, but Scotty, they ain't no good security, but Scotty and Nick was able to take them out.
And the dude that Scotty was talking to on the porch, that was the little brother from The Last Dragon.
Right. That's right. I couldn't remember the kid.
The whole Nino Brown situation was crazy because he could have went right to his house. They didn't know where he lived at.
No,
he went right to the hood.
Apartment? Why would you go to his apartment and then people was like, "Oh yeah, he lived right upstairs," So
And then
Wait,
Nino
wait,
was hot on top of that because it's like this dude was what he say he killed a dude that was scrambling for him because he shorted him $5 and he set him on fire. It was like, yo,
yeah, I
that's
know.
crazy.
Well, they said Nina was getting real crazy. I mean, a lot of times power makes you that way. You start becoming another person. You saw that on Scarface. Remember, he got nastier and nastier as time went on. So
yeah, that was kind of wild.
yeah, it's just power. That's all. It's just power. It's like that on any of these shows we watch. We saw it on Snowfall. We saw it on The Wire. Everything. Once somebody start getting a lot of power, they start tripping. So then we jump ahead to Nino ended up getting caught. Scotty beats him up and all this kind of stuff, and then they at the trial. We go to the trial, and he ended up pleads guilty to a lesser charge. Claims he was forced to help a gang. Wait a minute, y'all. He was forced to help the gang due to threats and through the threats that he got from Kareem, who was the leader. And he said Kareem Akbar, he's the whole leader, the whole scene.
He said I wanted to leave, but they threatened to kill my mother.
Yeah. And that's why I said that Kareem did it himself. Why are you in court? This dude have stabbed you. I mean, he did that, man. Let me stop, man. Kareem is an idiot. He deserved to go to jail.
Yeah. We already know he was. He wasn't built like that. Come on now.
Why was he even there? Was he testifying or something? I mean, why was he there?
Well, I wouldn't even be there if a person stabbed me with a sword, bro.
I'm not gonna be there in support of him unless I'm testifying again. I'm not gonna be in support.
He was stupid,
but he was only sentenced to 1 year in jail. But listen, the funny part is before he got taken out, the funny part was when he's sitting up there talking about, I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth, Miss Hawkins. The way Wesley Snipes pronounced every syllable, the way his energy was, like this brother, this is why I wanted to even talk about Newjackcity, because Detroit was going on his rant about Wesley Snipes. And I have to agree, Wesley Snipes is a hell of an actor. Now he is a hell of an actor, and every role he play, it's like you get deep into his character, even if he's playing a bad guy.
Yeah, he never get outshined when he played. He depleted acted with the best of the best. He never gets outshined.
I couldn't see nobody else playing this role. I just really can't see nobody else playing it. And I mean, it's just he did his thing. I mean, so he was only gonna get 1 year in jail, and Scotty was pissed about that. 1 year. He said, I should have killed this bitch when I had the chance.
He should have did it.
I mean,
Scotty had one of the most pause-worthy lines on this movie.
What did he say? Okay, I know y'all can't say. He said, he said, I want to kill you so bad it makes my
make me hot. Yeah, he was beating the mess out of him though. He definitely was giving him the 1-2s.
But to me, how do you feel when he put the whole blame on Hakeem?
I mean, he was smart. He knew that would work. He was like, I'm not going to be the only one going down. I'm going to take all of y'all. When he said it's bigger than Nino Brown, like you said, that was the truth. They couldn't argue with that. And then even when Scotty came up to him mad, he was like, it's the law. What you going to do? Y'all want to take it to the law? The law has spoken.
They didn't have no information on him because G Money burnt all the information. They couldn't put him in jail. He couldn't get charged with Kingpin charge because what type of information they really had on him.
He's like, what did he say? He looked at the camera, was like, "Hi, mom."
Wait a minute, did we mention? We mentioned that he took out G Money, right? Yeah, we did mention that, and I thought that was sad when the little tear came down Wesley's face, and then G Money
he all crying. He said, "I'm on the run, brother."
He was like, let's forget about all this. Just get back to how things
we could start over. There's no starting over. You can never go back to that.
And then, he told him also too. Remember, he said to me, he said, you made me spineless. You treated me like I ain't had no spine. Like he was talking down to G Money. So I mean, rest in peace.
What he told him, he was like, man.
But then you proved his point, and you became that.
This glass, even sucking on, like, come on, man.
Yeah, you proved it.
And then at the end, y'all, so he was only gonna get a year in prison, and then the old man show up again. We can't get rid of that old man. That old man show up again.
I
And he
doubt
confronts
it.
him and he shoots him in the chest, like pow pow.
So
And he
your
falls
soul
over the
is
balcony,
required
and
in
that's the end
hell.
of him. And Scotty and Nick, they look like they was happy. They just moved.
Oh yeah.
They say, "Look,
They
we going to McDonald's." They just
be,
going about.
because they set it up for that old man to do it.
Mm-hmm. And
That
then
was
in
the backup plan right there.
Mm.
If
yeah,
he
I
didn't go to
mean,
jail, they would. I mean, even though that was
but see,
unrealistic, but
the
even
thing
if you
is,
don't
then
go
the
to
old
jail, you
man
get
gonna go to
smoked.
prison, you know.
Mhm.
I mean,
And
he said he ain't got. He said he ain't got. He don't care anyway. He just served the country. He ain't got
Yep.
too much to live anyway. He'll die in there like a hero.
unless
Yep.
he used that he was insane or something, you know.
That's
But
right.
you
He
know,
gonna go to jail, live like a king.
yeah, maybe,
Facts.
maybe. And as the movie ends, you know, they did talk about how the crack epidemic is ongoing. Because at that time, this was 91. We were in the heart of the crack era at that time. Like it was
Another
we was
brother.
in the middle of it. So this movie came out right at that time when crack was
Just stuff for
at
the
its
chit
birth.
chat, like Stevie Wonder. Da 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 da.
Oh yeah, the old man said your soul belongs in hell. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
Da 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 da. You know what I mean? Stevie Wonder
Yep,
got his.
time's up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean,
Well,
I love this movie. I love mostly all the Wesley Snipes movies, but you know, anyway. But I
Mhm.
definitely
it's
love New Jack City.
a
Oh yeah,
classic,
New
man.
Jack was good.
Yeah.
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
For
Mm-hmm.
sure.
All right. And I said, okay, let me uh I'm glad I didn't have no more slides, so I was able to rush through because I look at the time. I know Tamika got her thing coming up with
Yeah, I
12:15.
gotta go too.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she got her thing going on 12:15. So everybody, RC, yes, the soundtrack
Yeah, I
was
was talking
fire.
about that,
Yeah, we
RC.
talked
Yeah,
about
this is
earlier.
I
definitely
was
a
just
good
saying
one.
that.
Yeah, the soundtrack
The
Mm-hmm.
is
Stevie
fire.
Wonder joint
Yeah,
and the
Mm-hmm.
living.
yeah. Living
Man,
just enough for the city. Yeah, yeah. It's soundtrack was fire. All the 90s
yeah,
soundtracks was good anyway. You know, we
right.
gotta get back to that with the movies, but so everybody go over to Tamika page, Tamika's den, because she's doing what, blood in, blood out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blood in, blood out. Okay.
I gotta go. I gotta go pick them up. Just to let you know, I ain't trying to rush you now, but
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta go.
no, go. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
Oh,
even
for
I'm
showing
sure.
going
up.
to go set up
Thank you.
and, well,
Yeah, thank you
get
so
my
much
stuff
for even showing
Okay.
together.
up. Go ahead and
Thank
dip
you
out.
for
We'll
having.
talk
Thank you for
behind.
having me on here.
Yeah, we'll talk soon. I'll
All
be
right.
talking to you. All right. Um, Tamika, and I appreciate you, coming through. And your girl gonna get it together. I'm gonna get
Thank you. I
I'm gonna
was
get a
happy to
better.
join because I had this on the list too for the Mafia
Yeah,
movie. So I said, hey, let
yeah.
me hop on with Inga and talk about this.
I'm gonna get a better rhythm going, and it's gonna get a
It's
little better.
okay. You go to
But
pace.
the more I
You
do it, the better I get. But I
yeah.
think I'm putting too much pressure on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at least I'm feeling that. So I'm gonna stop all that. So because I want to have fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to be up here stressed. And that's how I
Mm-hmm.
was, that's how the last 2 weeks I've been feeling that when it
Yeah,
comes
it
to
can
this
get it can
platform.
definitely feel stressful.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
said, a
Now
lot goes into it. People don't know sometimes,
now
but
I'm gonna get it back to just having being light and fun. Yeah. But
mm-hmm.
thank you, young boy. I just wanted to make
Yes.
sure I'm having fun
You're
and I'm
doing a great
entertaining y'all.
job. You're doing a great
Yeah, I
job. We
appreciate it.
feel like that, but most times the things we thinking about, other people don't even be thinking about.
Right, right. Well,
Yeah.
it's getting close. I want you to go ahead and get
Yeah,
set
y'all
up.
make sure y'all hit the like and join
Yeah,
me for Blood In, Blood Out
yeah,
if you
please
can. If
just
not, catch the replay.
if yeah, if you still up, and just need to be entertained, go right over to Tamika's page, and with your popcorn and your drink and everything, and just sit back, and we'll be over there, and so I appreciate all y'all, and I'll see y'all again. I'll be back on here tomorrow evening with Candy and Monique Johnson, and then say doing something else next week. So all right. All right, Tamika.
All right.
Let
Thanks
me
for
see.
having me.
Let me see if
See
I got a
y'all.
little,
Thank y'all all for coming.
if I got a little some little outro music. All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate everybody. Love all of y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Have a great rest of the weekend. Till next time.